Top 8 brain-damaging foods to avoid. As we age, preserving our brain health becomes increasingly crucial. The foods we consume play a significant role in this process, either supporting cognitive function or accelerating its decline. In this video, we'll explore the top 8 brain-damaging foods you should avoid to keep your mind sharp and healthy as you age. From seemingly harmless everyday items to popular indulgences, these foods can contribute to memory loss, slower learning, and even serious neurological conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Understanding the impact of these foods on your brain will empower you to make healthier choices. By the end of this video, you'll not only know which foods to steer clear of but also gain practical tips to boost your brain function and enhance your overall well-being. Let's dive in and uncover the hidden dangers lurking in your diet and discover how you can protect your brain for the long haul. 1. Foods high in mercury. Mercury is a heavy metal that poses significant risks to the brain. Larger fish such as bluefish, catfish, grouper, mackerel, orange roughy, shark, swordfish, and big-eye tuna tend to accumulate higher amounts of mercury due to a process known as biomagnification. As smaller fish consume mercury-laden plankton and larger fish consume those smaller fish, mercury levels increase up the food chain. Mercury poisoning primarily affects the cerebellum and cerebral cortex, two critical areas of the brain responsible for coordination, balance, and higher cognitive functions like memory and language. Chronic exposure to mercury can result in severe neural damage, leading to long-term nerve damage, memory loss, and cognitive decline. To minimize mercury exposure, it's advisable to eat high-mercury fish rarely, less than once per month. To detoxify the body from accumulated mercury, consider incorporating foods like cilantro, chlorella, and walnuts into your diet. These foods contain natural compounds that can bind to mercury, facilitating its removal from your body. On the flip side, there are healthier fish options with significantly lower mercury levels. Wild-caught cod, anchovies, salmon, sardines, oysters, and herring are excellent choices. These fish not only provide essential omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health, but also pose a much lower risk of mercury toxicity. Omega-3s are crucial for maintaining cell membrane flexibility and supporting neurotransmitter function, both of which are vital for healthy brain activity. Additionally, when selecting seafood, consider looking for sustainability certifications, such as those from the Marine Stewardship Council, which can help ensure that the fish you consume are not only low in mercury but also harvested in an environmentally friendly manner. 2. Green potatoes. Green potatoes contain high levels of solanine, a natural pesticide that the potato plant produces to protect itself from insects and other pests. While solanine serves as a defense mechanism for the plant, it poses significant health risks to humans. This glycoalkaloid toxin is found in all parts of the potato plant, but its concentration is particularly high in green or sprouted potatoes. Solanine has a neurotoxic effect on humans. When ingested, it can disrupt the body's ability to break down acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter crucial for transmitting signals between nerves. This disruption can lead to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, headaches, and, in severe cases, neurological problems like hallucinations, paralysis, and even death. The risk of solanine poisoning increases with the amount consumed, and it is estimated that consuming just one whole green potato can make an adult very sick. It's important to note that cooking green potatoes does not effectively remove solanine. The toxin is heat-stable, meaning that it can withstand typical cooking temperatures. Therefore, even methods like boiling, baking, or frying will not significantly reduce solanine levels. This makes it essential to inspect your potatoes before cooking and discard any that show signs of greening or sprouting. To prevent your potatoes from turning green, store them in a cool, dark place away from direct sunlight and artificial light. If you accidentally ingest solanine, seek medical attention immediately, especially if you experience severe symptoms. Although most cases of solanine poisoning are mild and self-limiting, severe cases require medical intervention to manage symptoms and prevent complications. 3. Vegetable oils. Surprisingly, vegetable oils are among the most dangerous foods for your brain. These oils, which include corn, canola, soy, safflower, cottonseed, processed olive oil, and margarine, are pervasive in the modern diet. They are commonly used in cooking and are found in many processed foods, including fast food, microwavable meals, frozen packaged foods, and even salad dressings. The primary issue with these oils is their high omega-6 fatty acid content, which can cause chronic inflammation in the brain and body. Omega-6 fatty acids are essential fats that our bodies need for various functions, including brain development and function. However, the modern diet tends to have an imbalanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, often around 20:1, whereas the optimal ratio is closer to 4:1. This imbalance promotes inflammation, which has been linked to a higher risk of chronic diseases, including diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Inflammation in the brain can disrupt the normal functioning of neurons, leading to issues with memory, cognition, and mood. Over time, chronic inflammation can contribute to the development of plaques and tangles characteristic of Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, the trans fats found in some vegetable oils, especially those used in hydrogenated products like margarine, can further exacerbate inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. To mitigate the risks associated with vegetable oils, it's crucial to become a label reader. Check ingredient lists on packaged foods and opt for products made with healthier fats. Cooking your own meals at home using alternative oils can make a significant difference. Raw coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, and cold-pressed avocado oil are excellent choices. Raw coconut oil contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which can stimulate brain healing and improve neuron connections. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that support brain health. Cold-pressed avocado oil also provides beneficial monounsaturated fats and has a high smoke point, making it suitable for cooking. 4. Iron-fortified foods. Iron-fortified foods may seem beneficial, especially since iron is a crucial nutrient for blood health and overall bodily function. However, many people are unaware that the type of iron used in fortification, elemental iron, can be harmful to the brain. In the USA and UK, many foods containing wheat and flour are fortified with this type of iron, which does not bind to proteins and can cause oxidative stress akin to a rusting effect in the brain. Elemental iron is not easily absorbed by the body, leading to excessive free iron circulating in the bloodstream. This free iron can generate free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, proteins, and DNA by oxidation. In the brain, oxidative stress can lead to the deterioration of normal cells, contributing to the development of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Furthermore, oxidative damage can impair cognitive functions, including memory, learning, and problem-solving abilities. Children are particularly vulnerable to the effects of iron fortification. Excessive iron can interfere with normal brain development, potentially leading to cognitive impairments and developmental delays. Pregnant women should also be cautious as excessive iron intake can affect fetal brain development. Instead of relying on fortified foods, aim to get iron from natural sources. Heme iron, found in animal products like red meat, poultry, and fish, is more easily absorbed by the body and less likely to cause oxidative stress. Non-heme iron, found in plant-based sources such as lentils, beans, and spinach, can also be part of a balanced diet, but it's essential to consume these with vitamin C-rich foods to enhance absorption. Additionally, it's advisable to avoid cheap over-the-counter iron supplements unless prescribed by a healthcare provider. These supplements often contain the same elemental iron used in fortification, posing similar risks. If you need to supplement your iron intake, look for formulations that include iron bisglycinate or heme iron polypeptides, which are better absorbed and less likely to cause oxidative stress. 5. Sugar and refined carbohydrates. Although it may be obvious, sugar and refined carbohydrates are some of the most destructive foods for brain health. Foods high in carbohydrates, such as white bread, pasta, pastries, and many processed snacks, are quickly converted into glucose in the body, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. This has the same negative effect as consuming pure sugar. Elevated blood sugar levels cause inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging neurons and impairing cognitive functions. Regular consumption of high glycemic foods can lead to insulin resistance, where the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance is a precursor to type 2 diabetes and is closely linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Moreover, high blood sugar levels can trigger the release of excess insulin, leading to hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, which can cause symptoms like dizziness, confusion, and irritability. The brain relies heavily on a stable supply of glucose for energy, and fluctuations can disrupt normal brain function, contributing to mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. To maintain steady blood sugar levels and support brain health, it is essential to limit the intake of refined carbohydrates and sugary foods. Instead, focus on consuming complex carbohydrates and foods with a low glycemic index. These include whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, and oats, as well as vegetables, legumes, and fruits with a low glycemic load. These foods release glucose more slowly into the bloodstream, providing a stable source of energy for the brain. For those with a sweet tooth, consider natural sweeteners such as stevia or monk fruit, which do not cause blood sugar spikes.